Hey there, this is Ehsan Kiani from Redmorph. In this video, we are diving into how you can easily create realistic cracks in Substance Painter using the Advanced Crack Generator tool. First, drag and drop the tool into the asset library. It's a substance filter, not a material. I'm gonna enable the AO channel and also activate displacement so we can see the crack's depth. Alright, let's create a fill layer for the crack. Set a dark color for it. No need for the metal channel. I crank up the roughness, but if your surface is wet, you might want a lower roughness. Lower the height value to add depth. No need for the normal either. And set the AO to black all the way up. Now add a black mask and a paint layer to the mask. You can use either the brush tool or the path tool, but make sure the brush or path size is small, usually less than 1. Let's paint the baseline of the crack. I'll also add another line with the path tool. The main difference between the brush and path is that with the path tool you can change the size and direction of the line whenever you want. Okay, now it's time to add the tool. Select the mask, add a filter, and choose the Advanced Crack Generator. Alright, now the lines have turned into cracks. Let's adjust the depth. There are some included presets for commonly used materials. We'll check them out at the end. Now let's take a look at the branch parameters. The first one controls the amount of branches. The second one adjusts their length. The parameters are pretty straightforward and clearly named, as you can see. Let's turn off the path tool so we can focus on just one crack. Based on reference photos I studied, branches are usually thinner than the baseline, so be careful about the width setting. Otherwise the cracks might look unrealistic. The next parameter adds secondary branches to the primary ones. The smoothness parameter reduces the warp on branches, which is useful for materials like ceramic. The next one randomly shifts the branch positions. The last two parameters control the branch angles relative to the baseline, but they are a bit tricky. You need to tweak them both together to get the right angles. I'll try to improve this in the next update. Alright, moving on to the detailing group. These parameters affect the entire crack, not just the branches. Since these parameters affect the baseline shape, the branches naturally change along with it. Let's zoom in to see the fine details. Here you can change the fine detail type. Let's check the difference before and after. The side fracture parameter creates double lines in some areas of the baseline. The next one narrows the end of branches. I probably should have placed this parameter in the branch structure group. Alright, now on to depth. When you crank it up, the walls become sharp and vertical, as if they were freshly broken. When the depth is low, the crack walls have a softer transition, like they've been eroded over time. Next, we have the noise texture. Let's zoom in to see the difference before and after. And the last one sharpens the crack. Alright, now on to the masking group. You can randomly mask parts of the cracks by increasing this parameter or use a custom map. Let's enable the custom map. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one, Crystal 1, and crank up its scan parameter. Alright, let me double check if I forgot any parameters. Now onto the presets. Just keep in mind that applying a preset doesn't mean you won't need to tweak the settings. Always adjust them for the best result. Now I'll change the ground and switch to the stone concrete preset. You might need to narrow the branches or make the baseline thicker. Moving on to the wood. Let's increase the density. Yeah, that's good. Next is concrete, which is pretty similar to stone. I'll make the branches thinner and adjust the warp. And finally, ceramic. This is too thick. Cracks on ceramic are usually thin. I need to change the baseline thickness. I'll select the paint layer, enable the path we drew earlier. This is where the path tool comes in handy. And change the size to 0.2. No, 0.1 looks better. Let's tweak the parameters a bit. Okay, I think I've covered everything. That's it guys. Thanks for watching. You can grab the tool from my store. Link in the description.